for joining me. I'm Lisa Wickstead with Connections Yoga. Today's class is all about alignment. So we're really going to work on aligning the body and getting our joints stacked so that we can stay safe and we can stay strong in our movements. I'm going to invite you to come about halfway on your chair, and you want to bring your feet hip distance apart. So the feet are going to actually be right in front of your knees, ankles underneath your feet. Let me try that again. That's fun. Notice how that would be. All right, so ankles under your knees, and then you want to shift forward. Bring those shoulders really far forward, and then you want to feel what's happening in the sit bones as you draw the torso back. Notice when the weight comes right over top of those sit bones, and that's where you want to stop. That's going to have your shoulders perfectly aligned with your hips. Find a comfortable place for the hands. Roll your shoulders back slightly and let them cascade down to the earth. Close your eyes, lift your toes, spread your toes, and plant your toes into the earth. Start to notice your natural breath. As you breathe in, feel that lengthening, that lifting towards the sky. Can you maintain that length as you exhale? Don't collapse the back. We're going to move with our breath. So I'm going to have you set your intention here at the start of this deep breathing. Go ahead and plant your hand to your heart center. Find a word that speaks to you today. Compassion, grace, joy. What is an intention that speaks to you? Breathe with your intention. Still that deep breathing. So we're a little bit slower breath, a little bit deeper breath than that normal breathing. You're going to release your hand. I want you to open your eyes. We're continuing to breathe slowly. Extend your arms forward, elbows straight as you rest your hands towards your knees. And then you're going to inhale your right arm up to the sky, nice and slow on the inhale. Exhale, squeeze the belly, lower the arm down. Inhale the other arm to the sky. Exhale, squeeze the belly. Good, working on the range of motion for the shoulders. Inhale the other arm up. Exhale down. One more time on the other side. Keep that belly engaged on the exhale. And once both hands have come down, you're going to inhale both arms up to the sky. Exhale, squeeze belly, arms come down. Again. This time as you come up, you're going to inhale and then exhale, bend the arms, bring them into goddess. Inhale up. Exhale down, squeeze the belly. Do that again. Once you come down, we'll pause, we'll relax, and just stop that deep breathing. Hug the elbows in, take a forward fold. Half forward fold, elbows are hugged in close to the body. Soften your belly for a moment and just notice. Notice what you feel, then you can squeeze the belly and lift the torso back up. Good. Reach your arms up and back and let those hands grasp somewhere on your chair to open up the heart. Good. Turn the head over to your right side. And then back to the center and pause for a full breath in and out. And then exhale the head over to the other side. Come back to the center, bend your elbows, release your back bend. Let's take a full forward fold. We're gonna bring those feet right next to each other, and then you're gonna hinge down, slide your hands down your chair. Just keep coming down as far as you can. Once you get down to the earth, just let your arms rest to the earth, wherever you wanna plant them. And then bring your hands back to the legs of the chair and slide your hands up as you lift, using your core strength and back strength to come back up. Good. All right. Take your right ankle, bring it just above your left knee. Flex that foot. All right, so this is an external hip rotation. You're going to turn towards your right side, grab onto the chair, and just a gentle press back of that shoulder. Then turn your head forward. You're going to reach your left arm forward and hinge forward, stretching that glute and get into the hip joint here. And then inhale the arm up to the sky. You're just going to let your back hand slide down. Bring your hand to your back shoulder and turn your head towards the right side. You're going to release your grip on the chair. Bring your other hand to cross your shoulder and then hinge forward again, squeeze in the belly. Try not to curl the back, try to keep it long. And then open your arms out wide like T arms and come back up and release. Kick that leg forward, either hover or set it on the ground. You want to point, flex, circle, pointing, flexing, maybe go the other direction. Really working that range of motion in our feet, and notice which way feels more comfortable for you. Like in my body, it feels more comfortable to circle in and then out. Going the other way feels really tight on the outside of that ankle. So just noticing your body and what's happening and where you feel tension, where you feel freedom. Set that foot down. Again, ankle under the knee. Bring your left ankle just above the right knee. You're going to twist over to the left side, press your shoulder back. Nice, steady, deep, tall breaths. And then reach your right hand forward, turn your head and look forward, and then hinge forward, squeeze the belly. Look to the earth rather than looking towards the hand. That's going to keep the neck aligned with your spine. And then slowly bring your arms out to T and lift up. Twist back over to your right side, left side. And then release your arms. Come back to the center. Extend that leg, point, flex, circle, move that foot around. All right, good. Step your feet out wide. I personally like, for my body, rather than being on the corners of the chair, it actually feels more comfortable for me to bring the corner of the chair in between the legs. So see if it works well for your body. And again, we want to bring the feet aligned with the knees turned out, not face forward, but turned out. And then the ankles underneath the knees. Yeah, good alignment. All right, so from here, I want you to bring your back of your hand to the inside of your thigh, and I want you to push. Make that leg move back just a little bit. Now I want you to push that leg back so that the knee is over top of the ankle. You get a little bit of resistance going on. You're going to turn towards the right side with your arm out, and then inhale the arm up, and then reach over. And you can turn your head forward or towards the earth. And then again, straighten that left arm and find that resistance. Leg pressing against the arm, arm pressing against the leg. Squeeze your belly, and then bring the head back over to the other side as the arm comes down. Squeeze your belly, lowering the arm down. We're gonna do that again. Swoop your hand up towards the sky. Turn your head forward or to the earth and reach over to your side. Push against that leg. And then come back to the center, turn your head, squeeze the belly, lower down. Take your hands to your thighs and hinge forward, as far forward as you want. Spread your toes. If your toes just crimp together, go ahead and lengthen those toes. And then press into your hands and come back up. Good. Take your right hand, back of your hand to that leg, and then if it's got space, let the leg move back and then push back into that hand. Yeah, there you go. All right, reach your arm out, palm to the sky. Inhale, reach up and over. Feel that opening in the chest. Feel that opening through the side body, that compression towards the right side. And then turn your head as you bring your arm down. Turn the palm down, squeeze the belly, and push the air down towards the earth. Swoop the air up to the sky. Turn the head, reach over. A nice stretch. Don't forget about pushing on that leg and pushing back to the arm so that you can activate your shoulder muscles. And then again, coming out, release, engage in belly. All right, nice job. Let's go ahead and bring the feet back. We're gonna sit to stand. So you're gonna cross your arms, hinge forward. I don't want you to get up yet. I just want you to reach forward and push back. There you go. Reach forward. As you push back, don't go beyond the hips. So just come back, shoulders right over top of the hips. All right, here we go. Reach forward, step into your feet, and come up to standing. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go today. All right, we wanna do some alignment with our chair. Warrior poses are fabulous for alignment in the body. So that's what we're gonna focus on in our standing poses, is the warrior poses. We're gonna start with warrior one, so facing your chair. Step your feet at least hip distance apart. I go a little bit wider in warrior one because it provides a little bit more stability. You're gonna shift the weight to the left side, step back a little bit further back than what you typically step back for your warrior one, and bend that front knee. So that knee is gonna come, yep, perfect, right over top of the ankle. All right, so if you wanna lift your arm, lift your right arm up to the sky. And I want you to lift your back heel and then lower it towards the earth. Good, that's just gonna work the hamstrings of that back leg. If you want both arms up to the sky, you're welcome to do that. Remember, it's chair yoga, so you don't have to lift both arms. One more time, lift your heel. Your front knee is gonna straighten just a little bit, and then you're gonna press the back heel down. The back heel does not have to be touching the earth. All right, exhale that arm down. You're going to shift forward and you want to lift up, straighten that front knee and hover. This is warrior three. And if you want to take it to full warrior three, you just tip towards your chair and lengthen the leg back. So you decide how far, reach through the heel. So toes pointed towards the earth. And then you're going to press into your hands, lift up, and bring your feet back down. And maybe you want to shake it out. Release any tension that you might have generated in those hips. And then make your way back to standing, to that little mountain pose. And then shift the weight over to the right side. You're going to step back with your left foot a little bit bigger than what you typically do. Bend your right knee. Good. All right, so if you're lifting a hand, you're going to lift the left arm up towards the sky. Then lift your back heel and press it down. You're good. And then inhale up, lifting that back heel and down. And then again, if you want to do both hands up to the sky, you're always welcome to do that, or keep that right hand connected to the top of the chair. From here, you're going to release your arms to the chair, shift the weight forward, straighten that front knee, and extend that back leg back. Oftentimes, this version of warrior one is called bird pose. Then when you're ready, hinge forward towards your chair. And how we look is going to be very different because of the height of the back of the chair. If it's taller, you're not going to be able to go as far forward. If it's shorter, you'll be able to go a little bit further. Reach through the heel, flex that foot, and then lift torso, lower that leg down, and see what you need to release. Can you still hear me? Okay. Can shake it out a little bit. From here, we're going to come back to the chair. Intentionally, come right in front of the chair. You're going to reach your arms out wide. Settle back to the chair. Hands to the heart center. Stand up. Cross your arms and slowly, slowly come down. Good. Once you're in this space, we're going to come into our Shavasana. And Shavasana alignment is just as important as any other posture alignment. So you want to bring your feet forward, hip distance apart, toes, knees, hips are all aligned, rock forward, and then bring that weight back over to the sit bones like we did at the beginning of class. Soft cascade of the shoulders and a comfortable place for the hands to relax. I invite you to notice how you feel, reconnect with your breath and your intention. Breathe in your space. Now deepen the breath. Move your hands, your feet, your ankles, your wrists, the head side to side, and a gentle open of the eyes when the head comes to the center. We'll bring our hands to the heart center, our center of connection. Thank you so much for sharing this class with me. I hope that you go forth feeling a sense of alignment, but especially alignment in the body, in the mind, and in the heart, so that you encounter peace and happiness each and every day. Namaste. Thank you for sharing this class. I look forward to connecting with you soon.